Guys, welcome back to another episode of Atlas Survival Shelters. I hope you're having a fantastic day, because I sure am. Now, guys, I'm getting a lot of emails and a lot of questions about people who are wanting to be dealers. Okay, close to 1,000 people have emailed me and said, I want to be an affiliate, I want to buy and sell them, I have a pool contractor, a home contractor. So rather than email everybody, I'm going to keep putting out little comments on my YouTube channel. Now, I have a limited amount of investors that have come into this business. Those investors want some locked in territories. So when those investors have got their territories locked in, the next people up to get their dealerships are going to be people who are going to buy and sell and maybe sometimes even stock the shelters. Now that's going to be the pool contractors, some lumber yards, and some other types of businesses that want to have these shelters readily available. Then it's going to come to dealers who are actually willing to buy a display, put it on a trailer like on this yellow truck right here, drive around, do home shows, builder shows, pool shows, gun shows, prepper shows, or whatever, and try to sell the shelters off the back of the truck. But the future, I believe, of the shelters is to get them into the house before the house is built. The proof of concept has been proven. People are buying them. People are doing them. But having a shelter in a house is very, very fun because you can use it for other things. Like I said, the wine cellar, a gun room, an office, a spare bedroom, a movie theater. You can use the shelter for whatever you want. It's just like having another room, just like this office we're in right now. The only difference is it's underground. And when you close that airtight door and turn on that NBC air filtration system, you have a nuclear fallout shelter. So the concept is great, but the thing is I'm trying to do is make these shelters multifunctional so you get your money's worth out of them. So again, guys, to you guys that want to be dealers, the investors come first, the pool contractors are going to become second, and then the home builders probably third of the foundation guys. But the affiliates can actually start getting going now. Okay, affiliate is somebody who has a website or a retail store and they want to put a banner up, they want to get an affiliate finder's fee. Guys, you guys can get going really quick. So guys, today in this video, we're going to talk about the NU Aqua water purification system. Now, I like to make my shelters as good as I can. And one improvement that I found that I can make to my shelters to make it even better than it was last week is by putting a second stage of our water purification system in my Atlas shelters. I'm going to show a little clip right here, okay? I'm going to show and explain to you how the air system and the water system actually works in an Atlas bunker. Then I'll be right back to you. This is the VA 150 NBC air filtration system that is in all the bigger Atlas bunkers. Now all you have to do to turn it on is you hit the switch. It comes on, that's all the noise it makes. You don't have to like speak up to talk over the air system. There's a little valve right here that makes the airflow adjustable. Okay, so you can adjust the amount of air that comes through. Right now, look at this, so much air, it will hold up, look at that, it's blowing that plastic up in there. It's moving 176 cubic feet of air a minute, okay? So this is the standard air system, but the reason of this video is I'm going to show you how it works. The air comes in from one side of the bunker. I'm going to turn it off, and when it does it goes out the other side, okay? So follow me here. So in this room here is where the toilet would be. This is where you will do your business. Guess what's right next to the toilet? So you're going to have the air system going. You're building overpressure in the bunker. So this little valve right here, it lifts the air out. So guess what, guys? When you're sitting here doing your business, all the smell from the toilet goes out through the overpressure blast vent. So this is why I've engineered all my shelters like that, so you don't stink up the bunker, if you know what I mean. But you always want the air to come in one side and go out the other. Now also this valve is lower than the air comes in, so the air comes in high and exits low, but the reason I have it a little higher here, so you don't hit it when you're doing your business. I want to show you something else that's in my bunkers. Okay, down here, we have two water systems that we put in our bunkers. The first system is this filter right here. So when the water comes in, this will take out all your sediments up to a certain micron, okay? Then the water, let me show you this. The water is transferred over to your potable water, and it comes over here. And this is the NU Aqua water system, okay? So now this makes your water potable. So it comes in here. Now I did the video where it comes in like just basic tap water in California is 179 parts per million. after we run it through the filter, the 5-stage filter system here, it comes out to 11 or 12 parts per million. So you have the sediment filter there, and then you have the water purifying filter system here. And this little tank here holds 4 gallons, and this is for your reverse osmosis system. So things like this are just standard into the Atlas shelters. Also, you have your own individual faucet here for drinking the purified water, and then you have the regular water that is going through the regular filter. So guys, I just want to show you some more things that makes the Atlas shelter superior and incredibly good. And guys, I'm always open to your suggestions. If you can think of anything that I can do to my bunker that will make you more happy, it will make me more happy. So guys, enjoy watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, so what you just saw there was me going to the air system, to the vent, opening up the floor, and then showing you the water system underneath the counter. This is how all the Atlas shelters work. We have a quality air system. The air comes in high, it goes out low on the other side. It's right by the toilet, so it takes the smell out. Then the water comes in, the sediment gets taken off through the 1st-stage water filter, and then the potable water goes through the osmosis system. So guys, this is what you can expect when you get an Atlas survival shelter. Guys, we're gonna jump in the yellow truck and we're gonna run on over and see Jack over at this NU Aqua water systems and let him demonstrate the water system for you. It's gonna be pretty cool because he's going to put dyes and stuff in this water, and he's going to show how he can pull it all out and purify that water. So enjoy this video. Okay guys, I'm here. I made it here at NU Aqua Systems, and I'm with Jack, the owner and engineer and designer of this water filtration system. And he is going to do something very cool today. You know what he's going to do? He's going to put like dyes in this 5-gallon water jug. It's going to go through the osmosis system, and it's going to come out clear over here. So when you see me do my videos on my bunkers, you see these under the floor. So we actually put these in the bunker. So guys, anything I can do to try to make my bunker better or higher quality, that's it. And this is just another addition to make the Atlas shelter a little better for you. So Jack, take it. I'm gonna let Jack do most of the talking on this one too anyway. So how's this thing work? Explain to people, because you can explain better than me.
Yeah, of course. So what we see here is a 5-stage reverse osmosis system, and essentially what it does, it takes your existing water supply. In this case, we put it into a little bottle. We have it hooked up to a pump. We have pump and non-pump systems. The pump systems are for lower pressure units, similar to a shelter. I assume that it would have lower water pressure, and so what it does is pumps it through the system. It goes through 5 different stages of water filtration. So what it'll do is it'll first go through this 1st stage, and then it will go to the 2nd stage, 3rd stage, 4th stage, and ultimately a 5-stage, and it'll come out very, very clean water. So to give you an idea, water is measured as under ppm, so that's parts per million. Essentially, most tap water in the US, it obviously varies. You know, you can get anywhere from 50 ppm for a really good water supply to, you know, somewhere in the hundreds if you're living in somewhere like Flint, Michigan. Obviously, everyone knows that you know, they had a really bad water crisis a few years back, even to this day. And so what it'll do is after it goes through this reverse osmosis system, it can bring the water down to less than 10 ppm, which is very, very clean and very pure. So what we can do as a demonstration today is we're going to put some food coloring in here and kind of simulate a dirty water supply. We'll turn on the system, and at the end of it, we'll show a, you know, it'll filter out all the contaminants in here. And
all right, so you're gonna put dye in there?
Yeah, so we're gonna put dye in here now.
So you got red dye.
So we got red dye. I'll go pretty liberal on this to kind of show. Just as a.
And what's that?
Just for kicks, this is black.
Black. Oh wow.
So if you can imagine,
wow,
you know, some of the things that the system filters: arsenic, lead.
Is that what that is?
Not quite.
What was this one?
Oh, sorry. This is yellow food coloring.
Okay.
This is green here.
Wow. So that water's just putrid black now.
Now it's very, very black, and then so you'll see here that that 1st stage is clear. The reason why we make it clear is that one allows you to kind of see what kind of contaminants.
Oh wow! So it's sucking it through it already.
Yeah, it's already sucking it through. And so we'll kind of.
So what is the 1st stage it goes through?
The first stage that it goes through is a sediment filter. It's a sediment filter, 1 micron in size, and so that allows the bigger contaminants to be filtered out.
Okay, I didn't know that. So that's wastewater down there. Okay, so you got to have a collector for the wastewater.
Well, the general setup is it hooks up to your drain pipe. So. Okay,
so you're running the wastewater into there, and then this is giving you the clean water with 11 parts per million coming out of that blackened water over there. Look at the bottle is still green. I mean, this looks like oil or something in there. So you want to test this water?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's pour a little bit out in the shot glass, and let's do it.
So we'll put that up.
Yeah, just fill it up with that. Hope my camera doesn't die. Okay, well you got enough there, you can test it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what it does.
Cap is important. 17 ppm.
Okay, so we got down to 17 parts per million after running all that black crap through the water, and down to 11 parts per million when it came right out of the California tap line, which is after really clean water coming out of the Colorado River. And of course he's going to test this now, and he's going to get the contaminants on the spoiled water. Oh, that's nasty. But this is making for a great video here. Nothing, you see, I'm not editing this, guy, so I can't fake any of this stuff.
It's 180, 183.
Well, how can that be? That's cleaner than the California tap water out of the faucet over there.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's just food coloring. Keep that in mind.
Oh, okay, so it's just food coloring.
I mean, we can certainly throw dirt in there and all kinds of stuff.
So why was this water coming from the same place, 183 parts per million in this room and 212 in that room?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know.
Okay.
I thought it was 179 in there.
I think it was 179.
Oh, was it 179?
I think so.
Oh, it was 179. I'm sorry, guys. I'm an idiot. Okay, so 179 out of the faucet, 183 after adding colored food dye to it, and then 17 parts per million when it comes out clean, and 11 parts per million when it comes out of their little faucet. There I go.
Yeah, so we have a system here that's already set up. This is a traditional setup where the system is under the sink. We have a pump system here, and like I mentioned over there, the reservoir is to the left. It's 4 gallons. Essentially, you'll just hold it on demand. That way, when you're ready to use it, you need...
So this will handle hot water and cold water?
No, this is a cold water system.
Only?
Yes.
And you have to add an extra faucet up here for this?
The system comes with a faucet.
So this one that's the clean water.
That's the clean
coming
water.
out of the reservoir. Yep. And then this is just the regular tap water.
Yeah, so what we can do is kind of test the contamination levels of both the clean water before and after.
How hard are these to hook up?
So all of our systems, they come with a DVD instruction guide, very well written out manual. Expect the install time to be less than an hour. So as long as you can follow directions.
I thought these things were going to be like $400 or $500, so I'm very surprised they're only 175 bucks.
Yeah, our pricing is very, very competitive.
People just can't afford. You guys, you can't afford not to do that. And then with the discount on it, it brings them down to about what, 160?
Depending on what system that you get, yeah, about 160, maybe even less than that if you go with the non-pump system.
Yeah.
They're all very, very effective. But let me just show you. It just really depends on what your needs are, whether you're in a high pressure area, low pressure area.
All right, so you're going to test the water parts per million?
Yep, exactly. So
okay.
This is the water.
Out of the tap.
Out of the
in
tap.
California. This is LA water.
This is LA water. So it is about 179 ppm.
176.
176.
176 parts per million on California LA tap water.
Yep.
And then on the filter water.
And then so... So the system brought it down to, and it goes down 11 to 12 ppm.
That's ridiculous.
11 ppm.
From 212 to 11. Guys, get you a NU Aqua water system. That is just crazy. But guys, if you're buying a bunker from me, you don't have to do that because it's already included in the bunker. So we've been putting these in for a while, but wow.
And then the next stage is the pre-carbon filter, and it uses what we call coconut carbon to kind of go through the system, and it'll filter out the smaller components. And then the next stage is a carbon filter, and again, it just gets smaller and smaller. So as the stages go, as the water continues to go through the system, the filter element itself gets smaller and smaller.
So how long will it take before it goes from that black? So it's already coming out clean.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Yeah. Look at that. Oh wow! So it's taking it out in the 5 stages.
The 5 stages, correct.
Okay. So what order are they going? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or something like that? Because I know it's coming through here. So it's going 1, 2, 3, back through here, 4, and then back through here, 5, and then over to here.
Yeah, so this is the actual membrane of the unit. It's obviously, it's arguably one of the most important parts of it. There's a lot of systems on the market. It may look very similar, but what makes the NU Aqua system kind of stand out is the actual filter components that we use.
Okay, so guys, you don't have to have a bunker to have the system. This actually will just mount underneath the kitchen sink, and then you can just have the filter water yourself. Now this will do how many gallons per, now it has a reserve tank over here that's normally what, 4 gallons?
It's a 4-gallon reserve tank. It's not what you see there, but
yeah.
it's
well, we're just doing this to show that it's coming through clear.
We'll kind of show you, in a different, in the actual setup.
Or is it still working?
It's still going.
Yeah, so it's kind of priming right now.
Oh, it's priming again? Right now I was going to say, I moved the hose, I might have done something. But anyway, so this will do how many gallons per day? Or?
So this one will do 100 gallons per day.
Really?
Most of the systems out there, they'll do about 50 gallons per day. So this is really what makes us, this system unique, is that we use the proprietary membrane that allows the high flow rate. And ultimately what it does is it allows you to have a reserve tank ready to go whenever.
And what does the system cost?
This system, so we have 8 different systems available, with and without filter. The one with the filter.
Well, what's this exact system right here cost then plus the 4-gallon reservoir?
So this system itself without the pump is $159.
That's it?
Yes.
Oh wow.
It's $159.
I thought it was like $400.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is
the one, which is what we recommend for the prepper community, is $175.
$175. So guys, for $175, you can have clean water in your house now. And if SHTF happens, you can pull the filter, run it on DC power, I guess, if you want, and start running your filter water if we lose all the power in the house, because we're probably going to lose power. But until then, just leave it under the sink and let it clean the water and do the job. That's crazy. I mean, I don't know if it's showing up on video how black. It's actually so black it's turned green. Get an aerial view from up here. Look at this. I mean, from up here. Kind of get down. I mean, look at that. You see the green showing up in the camera there? It's going through that, and it's just coming out as clean as can be. And you can just drink that. So, wow. That's crazy. All right, so guys, if you want this system, all you have to do is go to I'll put it right here on my screen, NUAquasystems.com. Also, their phone number is 1-888-621-0460. I'll put a link below in the video so you guys can go. And are there any vouchers or any coupons that you're offering on this?
Yeah, so we're offering for your community 10% off of all of our systems.
Okay.
And then just use the coupon code Atlas10 at checkout.
Okay, guys, so you see that. Another discount I'm getting for you. Atlas10, when you go to Aqua, NU Aqua, NUAQUA Systems. When you go to NUAquasystems.com, put in the code Atlas10 and you get 10% off. So that'll save you almost $20. If you're out of state, is there any sales tax?
No sales tax for outside of California.
You hear that, guys? If you're out of California, which the lucky ones are, there's no sales tax. So anyway, guys, you'll see this in all the Atlas shelters. Like I said, it's been under the floor for a while, and I said, you know what, I'm going to go down and make a video on this thing because I knew all the stuff that he told me, but I wanted him to demonstrate it to you guys. But I'm always looking for ways to make my shelter better, and I just want you guys to realize the quality systems that I'm putting in all the shelters. So guys, I hope you appreciate what I'm doing for you. And guys, as always, if you're not a subscriber to my channel, make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video if you know anybody, and always hit that little bell, that little ding 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 bell up there. But guys, as always, I love you. See you on the next video.